The battle lines are drawn, with both major political parties brimming with confidence after their candidates were nominated today for the October 30 by-election. It was pure excitement at the St. Andrews Southwestern Nomination Centre on Monday morning. Our coverage of Nomination Day activities begins with TVJ's Anthony Lugg.
Security personnel were in place ahead of nomination proceedings to ensure things went smoothly for the 11 and 1 o'clock times assigned for candidates of both political parties to be nominated. First up, the PNP candidate. On Spanish Town Road, a sea of orange-clad PNP supporters and a marching band. This made it clear that the PNP candidate for St. Andrews Southwestern was not too far away. And in a matter of minutes, Angela Brown Burke emerged from the crowd. With PNP President Dr. Peter Phillips and other party officials by her side, she entered the nomination center. Officials from the Electoral Office examined the nomination document, and shortly after, she paid her nomination fee with three $1,000 bills to complete the process. We spoke to her about her plans for the constituency should she win, as widely expected.
There are a couple of them. Next month, November, is Youth and Community Month. So one of the first things we really want to do is a youth conference, and we're beginning the preparations from in October, so we're going to start with that. We are also looking at what needs to happen in terms of education as well, and what's going to happen there, and in terms of the crime and violence. We can't leave that out. We have to reduce that. We have to make sure that our communities are safe and secure communities, working with the police, working with the citizens, working with the church.
Her supporters spoke to why she'll be getting their vote.
Angela bad. It's not about love or like, it's about development, and I heard that she's a person who developed community, and I'm for she. So whoever developed the community is them. I say right now, I'll understand better to see what she's going to do.
It was then a quiet scene outside the nomination center until shortly after 1. The sound of the bell signaled the arrival of Victor Hyde, the JLP candidate who's contesting the seat for a third time. He was accompanied by local government minister Desmond McKenzie. The same process was followed. First, the documents were examined, then Mr. Hyde paid the requisite fee with $100 bills. By 1:30, the nomination process was through. His plans for the constituency, should he win, are similar to the response he gave during the last general election.
The project that we're bringing across is to ensure that crime and violence and unemployment.
But when reporters asked how he felt about his chances this time around, he gave this response.
This constituency was the strongest JLP constituency years ago, and because of sad things earlier on in the 70s, what is lost, where people lose their lives, lose their homes, a lot of things, and it's heartrending. And now is the time for it to come back home.
There were mixed reactions from party supporters.
We know yes or no we only hype up ourselves.
Fix up a community in a natural way. That's love, sure, more. Because from you, love from me, it must. It's if you sweep up your gateway and you sweep up year one, then the whole community must clean. So no leave a right tradition, man.
Southwest St. Andrews is considered the strongest seat held by the PNP. The constituency was created in 1959, and the early general elections, 1959, 1962, 1967, and 1972, were won by the Jamaica Labour Party. In 1976, Portia Simpson Miller added the constituency to the win column for the PNP and went on to dominate elections in the constituency, winning every single one, including 2016, where she pulled roughly 94% of votes. She retired from representational politics earlier this year. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.